Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? I hope you're all having a fabulous day today. And today, what are we going to be talking about? Well, I've got Bitcoin on screen. We're not just talking about Bitcoin. This video is about all cryptocurrencies and why I feel there is a rally imminent, and now is a pretty good time to go and get involved in it. So before we get into the video, I need to remind you all, I am a university student. I'm doing economics and finance. I am in no way, shape or form a financial advisor. So all stocks are battlefields. We can only identify the battlefields for you, cannot fight the battles for you. So please, please, please make sure you do your own due diligence and make sure you are going into the investment for the right reasons. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So what is happening? Well, as we can see in recent times, it's been pretty abysmal as far as cryptocurrency goes. And why is it been falling and all the rest of it? Well, in recent times, many more people have been getting into cryptocurrency in a big way. It is the hot topic around global finances everywhere. For example, countries have applied to the World Bank to allow and for the World Bank to support them in making Bitcoin and cryptocurrency an actual form of currency within their economy. So it is a big thing. Now, the one problem with the sector, as it were, of cryptocurrency is that there is still a very distinct lack of understanding as to how it works. Now, what do I mean like that? We know as kind of people, so for example, I am British, I know if the Bank of England go and they raise interest rates today, you know, in a month's time, the pound will be in a much stronger position than what it is now. I know what causes the pound to rise. I know what causes it to fall. I know what raises and lowers inflation. And I know what the raising and lowering of inflation has as a kind of impact on the value of the pound and the value of other currencies around the world. We don't have that understanding with Bitcoin at this moment in time. I'm sure there are some people who understand it a lot better than I do personally, but again, I can only relay what I understand. But on a whole, people still don't understand Bitcoin. Now, why is that a problem, I hear you ask? Well, that's a problem because people don't fully understand it. It is a lot more volatile than other things. For example, the pound or the euro or the US dollar or whatever is not massively volatile because people understand it. They know how it's working, and it is a legible currency, and it is a well-respected currency all around the world. Bitcoin isn't a well-respected currency at the moment. It is a hot talking point, as we've just mentioned, but it is it's not well respected. It's not massively used for things unless it's on the deep web and whatever. But because of all this, and because of how easily influenced it is with the slightest change in an economy, or especially when it comes to the American economy, the SEC or the FED release something and Bitcoin just does loop-de-loops. It doesn't know what to do with itself, and that's because people behind it don't know what's happening. However, it is mainly influenced by public figures. And yes, I'm sure you all know, when I mean public figures, I mean Elon Musk. And this is mainly Elon Musk. There aren't as many other people. Like, I know, for example, KSI and other people like that talk about it. But Elon Musk, whenever he tweets, he can control the stock market just from his Twitter account. It's ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it. However, a few months back, when this whole rally was caused, the initial rally where Bitcoin went to $60,000+, it was to do with cryptocurrency and Bitcoin especially being allowed to be used to buy Teslas. And obviously it's given it a use, and that put the price through the roof because everyone wanted it. It was now useful for something. However, very shortly after this, and after Tesla bought 1.5 million Bitcoin, and then I'm pretty sure they sold them quite promptly after this whole rally, Elon Musk tweeted out that Tesla were going to be stopping the use of cryptocurrency when purchasing Tesla due to the environmental impact that it was having. That then proceeded to cause a massive crash. Like we can see it here. It fell off the side of a cliff basically. Now, what is happening? Well, since that all came out to do with this environmental impact, there has now been a person called Jesse Powell. Now, Jesse Powell is the CEO of Powell kind of Incorporated, who own Kraken brokerages. Now, Kraken, they're like Coinbase in a very similar fashion. They are solely kind of cryptocurrency. And now she has come out saying that the environmental impact of cryptocurrencies is being kind of overanalyzed, it's being hyped up too much, it's being very exaggerated is the word that I'm kind of looking for there. And it is exaggerating how much of an ecological impact this is having on whatever, and how environmentally damaging cryptocurrency actually is. But, and that is a very heavy-hearted but, Elon Musk couldn't leave it. He couldn't just put it down. He could not just leave it. Nope. He had to come out and he had to start arguing back as to where the proof was and all the rest of it. He couldn't just leave it as there's someone else who had a differing opinion to him. He needed to debate it. And they are at horns now. They've locked horns. Elon Musk is going up for the there's no proof of this, there needs to be investigations done into it. Jesse Powell's going, but there's no proof that it is really like damaging to the environment and all the rest of it. There's no proof of what you're saying is properly true. There are going to be investigations done into the production of Bitcoin and the relation to Bitcoin and pollution caused and greenhouse emissions and all the rest of it. So I feel it's going to be really interesting to see what is actually going to like come out of all of this. But when with other things happening within the American economy, such as people are now backing against the economy again, there is another big short happening in the American economy. It's going to be really interesting to see, because when the US dollar is doing well and all the rest of it, Bitcoin seems to struggle, and vice versa. When the economy over in America is not doing particularly well, Bitcoin seems to do phenomenally well. So it will be interesting to see what's going to come out of this. But cryptocurrency on a whole is setting up for a really nice rally. We've had a couple of months of it down now. As you can see, it's down down to 27,000 pounds. That's what, about 37,000 US dollars. So really down from when it was $60,000-$70,000 a couple of months ago. But I feel it is going to be like rallying. I think it's a really good time to kind of get in and just wait and see, because there are new ETFs for Bitcoin and cryptos looking at coming out and all the rest of it. So it is set up really nicely, and yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see what actually comes of all this. So that's been me today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Sorry for dragging it out a little bit. And yeah, I hope you all have a fun-filled day trading today, and until next time, take care, guys.